Right now, we're going to talk about some shit that was told to me when I was a kid growing up. And I didn't see it to believe it, to know what the truth is now. What do I mean by what I'm saying? What I mean by what I'm saying is the truth is the truth. Period. Fuck all the bullshit. Y'all don't understand today what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one and only creator of you having any type of conscious thought or memories. Is that good enough for you? I'm talking about the one and only divine creator in you for you to be a creator too, second to none, meaning all the different gods there are for you to believe in. All that bullshit was taught to us as kids to believe in, to not to know what the truth is within us, the reasons why we go, because this is what a certain amount of people wanted to do in this shit. Control the people. I'm sitting up here thinking about when I was 17, I ain't gonna hear what my uncles was saying, and they was older than me, when they was saying that the music that we was listening to and the movie that we was watching on TV was bullshit. But now I know. Now I know the truth is all the propaganda and all the things that you gain as property of you thinking it's yours was all the fairy tale bullshit that they showed you on TV for you to want the shit. The hypnotizing shit is the fucking TV set. Because when I was young, I didn't want to hear shit neither. Because I thought that the older people were talking bullshit because I was young and shit. But what happens when you don't get a chance to be old? I'm just letting you know. The truth is the truth, and the truth has to be told by somebody other than somebody lying because they propaganda and they want something gained out of them telling you anything. I'm telling you the truth because I love you more than you love you. But the truth is the truth, and you gonna believe whatever you want to because we was all taught to be fucking stupids. You might think that you're very educated in all the things that you learned out of a book, which they wrote the books for you to learn what they wanted you to learn out of them. So when you think of history, it is his history. It's his story that he wrote for you to see and for you to pick shit out of, to believe in, and then have fucking dreams. Man, I know the divine creator of all that has been created and is being created while I'm speaking and will be created after we destroy all that we created by being the creators, greatest creations of all, to be in the conscious thinking human living here all together, able to do something good for one another, meaning two is always better than one when you know the one that created all there is to be a two. Come on, people. We've been fucked over, dumbed down to be stupid sheeple, to be slaughtered like cattle. That's what they plan on doing to us. I'm just letting you know. Don't think that they're showing us Antarctica for nothing. When you look at the size of Antarctica, them sons of bitches can drop a fucking nuclear bomb on us and then be hiding in Antarctica after it's all over, come clean up with the fucking AIs and shit. It is what it is when you look at the truth being the truth. It's all on us loving, caring, having the divine creator in us to be creators too. To create the reality that we need now Because the truth is the truth. There's no such thing as here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone today. Because you're not promised tomorrow unless you know the truth is the truth. The divine one that holds you into going into tomorrow is inside of your heart, beating with the magnetic rotational pull of this earth, pulling you into tomorrow. But you gotta finish today first. I know that you're not gonna die until it's time to. So what are you afraid of death for? Let me tell you, people lie. The numbers don't. And all my numbers add up to me being Mr. Bass is 48. And isn't it ironic that 48 means I, meaning it is what it is? And to me, 48 means forever. The 8 being infinity laid down, two circles coming together. And the 4 is the force of the love that's unconditional, coming from the one and only loving you, unconditional creator. Because the creator's will is to love, never hate. But we change the will of the creator because we human. The creator is all good creating. But the creator is also all bad creating. But that comes from the creator and their choices. Because the creator is divine to the point where the creator don't take control of your mind and take away your free will and your choices. Give you the life that you live. It is what it is. The truth is in you to know it. So, like I said again, when I was young, I didn't want my uncle to tell me shit neither about the music that I was listening to, because I wasn't understanding what the fucking music was doing to me mentally, physically. I didn't know, because the truth is the truth if you don't know. Cool. He's putting free. Thank you. So like I said again, when you look at all that was taught to us for us to believe in, to know, was a whole bunch of bullshit, so we wouldn't know the reason how we go, and to know that the divine creator is in us to be creators too. And the creator that's in us to be creators too created all that's around us for us to enjoy, not to be enslaved by somebody else enjoying it. Come on, people. You can't be no fucking fool.
I'll order the same thing again. Would you like a slice?
I'll be like, it was good, but like I said again.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Cool. So like I was saying, good and bad people. It is what it is when you look at our young people. They don't want to hear what we have to say just as well as we didn't want to hear what our elders had to say when we was coming up too. But this is totally out of order, with order being from nature to the creator. Because when I say that God and Jesus bullshit, that's just man-made up bullshit to control you in what you believe in and fear. But the truth is, fear is to those who are doing something to fear. If you are loving and caring and loving, you are not in an environment where you're at to the point where you are afraid to be killed. Because if you're caring and loving, you're loving and caring around in a circle of a whole bunch of people doing the same. Or you just, like I say again, a menace to society, making a mess. Making a mess. So, what I was about to do is, DJ K is a good DJ. I ain't gonna lie, he gets you hype, he gets you where you wanna go at, and all that there for you being a young person. But when you listen to the low vibration music and all it's talking about is just fucking having sex. If you don't understand, overstand, and understand how divine when two people come together, entwining in the Creator's original name. Love making is a sacred bond between two people, a woman and a man. And it was all done in one way in the beginning with the divine creator of everything. A man and a woman is the way it percolates. Ain't no other way. Now a woman can percolate by herself, but the thing about it is what it is. But a woman and a woman trying to make a baby by calling themselves making love, that's bullshit. And definitely a man and a man calling themselves making love, that right there in itself is bullshit. Because how could two hard men that's born as hard men could ever make love to each other? Hard men. Because ain't no man gonna never be soft like a woman. Oh, we've been taught to be stupid fucking sheeple and settle for bullshit that people live there and say. Because I already know what I'm talking about. I know if I can explain it each and every day, and I can articulate it enough to paint a picture for you to see what I say. Because I know who I am, being you too. All coming from one divine creator that loves one way, unconditional. Never, ever, ever hate. So y'all God and y'all Jesus bullshit has wrath with that bullshit talking about God. Yes, God killed and all that bullshit, because that's the shit that they created for you to believe in. But one thing about the divine creator that created you, know what you're going to do before you even do it. But then when you choose to do it and it's done and you feel bad about it, know that the circle of life is what it is in this. And a creator being in you to be a creator too, but you end up creating bad out of being good. It is what it is when all the bullshit come back on you and you was trapped in your own self-made hell, because the divine creator that loves you unconditional didn't put you there. You put yourself there once you realize to know what the truth is in you to go, and then lived and did some bullshit. It is what it is for you to come back here as a blade of grass waiting to be cut, pissed on, shit on, or cut whenever somebody wanted to do that shit. And then realize to know and remember when you had hands, you didn't do shit when you was a man or a woman. Because children get a pass because they just learning, supposed to be learning the truth, but we've been lying to their ass. It is what it is, people. Wake the fuck up. I see now why they always fucking me on all my videos, broadcasts. Not all of them, on some of them. I get some of them sneak past, but on the ones that's really good and got the vibration for y'all to catch hold to, that's the ones that the algorithms get rid of straight off of here. They don't want y'all getting hold of them. Because when it comes down to the divine creator that I know, not what y'all believe in, I know what I know to the point where I'm all in, because I'm all about the divine creator that stands alone in each and every one of us to never be alone. That's what makes us all eternal. Shit. And hell being growing just as grass, that is the hell for your ass. If you reaching and making hell right here, if they had a hell to go to. I'm just saying. But there is no hell. That is a mindset that man created because people was killing themselves instead of slaving themselves to death and wasn't getting paid for it. You tell me, what would be the easiest way to keep somebody alive? Just tell them that if they kill themselves, when they die, they're going to hell. No other place, period. Now, when you look at somebody that did something that's despiteful and nasty and dirty and don't want to face the consequences of what they did when they kill themselves, it is what it is. You're going to your hell anyway. And your hell is the mindset that you gonna be in when you kill yourself, because the tormenting of you ending your own life is gonna do a lot right there. But then after it's over, it just begins. Because I know I got 4 times to be back here, to be the truth and tell the truth. Because I am in streets as an arrow shot at a target, knowing it's gonna hit in the middle, and I am as sharp as a razor that can cut a health article right down the middle, because I know the one. And let me tell you how far of I knowing the one being the I being in me is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What number is missing? If you said the 0, I want to do it for you like this. So I take the 1 and circle around all the numbers and tell me what's missing. Nothing but the creator of all there is for me to give you more numbers. The magnetic pull of a man and woman coming together is the same push for 2 men trying to do the same together. It's bullshit, people. It's bullshit. And I ain't gonna even put these people music on, because after the music on, first thing they gonna try to do is copyright bullshit for me. But I'm just saying, go and listen to some DJ Kid music, and you gonna lay up there and say, oh, it's some nice music. But then when you watch the video, you gonna start feeling something totally different, because the videos are straight up sexual arousing spells. And I call them spells because as good as I want to be, the thoughts of the flesh always come back to me. It's always on me to do or don't do, because my will is willing towards the Creator's only willing way, and that's to love, to never hate. But like I say again, we human. So if they do copyrights on us, it is what it is. Let's go with some of this shit. Crazy shit. I think all the DJ copyrights along with this shit. And I'm gonna go with my own shit. Because I go with this shit. I mean, every song on here is about having sex. See, then you gotta look at music, Hollywood, all that shit is a joint entity that's fucked up all in one. It's bad. See what I'm saying? They make the woman into a materialistic item, to be exploited, to be sold, to be fucked over whenever they want to. Let me tell you something about A, B, C, and D dealing with the queen? What do the ants do for the queen? What do the bees do for the queen? What do man do to the queen? Do you see what I'm saying? That's A, B, C, and D. The change is the D being the man being the change. He shortchanged the woman. We went from doing for the queen to doing to the queen and not hearing nothing from the queen by making the queen keep her mouth shut. Why? Because if you look at everything that leads up to all the bullshit that's happened today, if we had a woman in the cabinet, a whole bunch of women in the cabinet, but she could be balanced out, we wouldn't be going to war. The shit is the truth. I know what I'm talking about. Because any woman that done had a baby, she know the loss. She know the loss. If she was to lose one, she know the loss because she created that one. It is what it is. She know the loss. So, to go to war and to kill somebody's baby and to know that you're going to war for just propaganda bullshit, it is what it is. Women would not allow that to happen, baby. But by we having gay men running the world, I say it again, we got gay men running the world. There's not no straight men running this world, killing people at random like this. This is a whole bunch of gay men that don't know what life truly is and what it's worth, because they so twisted on not knowing what life is because they twisted. They doing some evil work, because it ain't the devil's work. Unless you're going to just say the man that's doing the shit is the devil. So that's the only way you can look at that being the truth. Look what it is. One thing about me, I ain't got a lot of you. I tell you the truth, as the truth comes to me to tell you. Because I love you just as well as the Creator do. But hey, I'm human. But I never hate you. I can dislike the things that you do, but I could never hate you, because hating you is just like hating me. And that's what I don't do. Because I already know the truth is the truth. And you and me too. People lie and numbers don't. So I know we was all taught to be stupid. So I'm looking at you for the stupid shit that you do, and that you don't know what the truth is in you. That's why you're doing the stupid shit. But once you come to terms to know the reasons why you go is because of the divine creator within you creating a reality for you. You just gotta choose to go. It is what it is. Think about when you sleep, people. Because the ones that's awoke know that you only rest in your eyeballs when you closing your eyes to call yourself sleeping. Because your body is already resting because you rest in your eyeballs. You're not really sleeping. You're not really asleep until you're dead. And a lot of people are asleep right now. They are sleeping dead. So, it is what it is. When you know what you know, you can explain what you know so people can know. The truth is for them to know, to not to be believing in no bullshit. Because we all can get caught up in the bullshit that we was taught to believe in. Because you gotta look at the first part of the bullshit is with the God and the Jesus, and then the Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. All that shit in the ball is what these people worked on to fool us all. And them sons of bitches did a good job with that shit. But back to all these songs, like I said again, it is what it is. It's all sexual, it's all low vibration. But like I was saying before, when my uncle used to tell me about the music that I used to listen to when I was younger, I used to say the same thing that the young people telling me about what I'm saying about their music now. But I'm to the point now that I didn't see when I was younger. The road that they was leading me on. And a lot of these motherfuckers nowadays, y'all see the road that y'all lead on. But y'all don't want to see the road that y'all lead on because y'all don't want to be held responsible for knowing the truth. So y'all will continue believing in some bullshit because y'all want to. But I'm just letting you know for yourself, to know for yourself. Numbers. People lie, the numbers don't. Add them up. There's only one divine creator. The creator of all that there is outside and inside you to know why you are here. The truth is the truth. And you just stand up on it. Look. Now see, you're my only one. See, all this is bullshit. Because we all know in Hollywood, everybody is fucking everybody. But I say that I don't really know that, because I ain't never been in an environment. Well, I've been in an environment, but I ain't never been in an environment recently to actually say that I know. But I know what I'm talking about as far as the divine creator of me knowing. I ain't gonna claim that I know something that I don't know. I'm gonna let you know, hey, I don't know about that one, so I'm gonna let that go. But I know about this music that we're listening to. This music is very, very low vibrational, because if y'all really know how sacred the man and the woman coming together to making another life form, people wouldn't be fucking like they just fucking out of control, like they don't have no morals. Fucking motherfuckers that don't even know just to be fucking. They done turned the creator's name into just straight old fucking. There is no more love in two people coming together, knowing each other. Because they ain't taking the time out to filter knowing each other through their hearts. To be a true part of each other. To really, really know and care to love each other. And the loving part being the strong bind of holding anything together in this world. See, they just made it where we can just see the creator's love just being typical bullshit and fucking. And y'all done let them allow them to do that. See, because if y'all really believe in that bullshit that y'all taught to believe in, that God and Jesus bullshit, if y'all really did know that that was the truth, y'all wouldn't be doing the shit that y'all do, because y'all know that the shit that y'all believe in is bullshit. That's why y'all bullshit too, when y'all know the truth is in you and y'all not telling it. Why you think people drink? Why you think people get bound out of their motherfucking brains? Because they don't want to be held responsible to reality. That's why I can be somebody's psychiatrist. And what I mean by I can be somebody's psychiatrist, if a person wanted to kill himself, you come to me, I can talk you out of not killing yourself. Because one thing about killing yourself, you won't have a chance to see if tomorrow have a better day for you. Because if you sit there and think about it, why kill yourself when you ain't promised tomorrow anyway? Nah, I like that. Can't shit get no harder than somebody is on their deathbed, barely breathing, and they only 16. But you want to kill yourself. See, that's the difference between knowing what the creator is and you to be a creator too, knowing there is nothing above you and under you, it's all in you, knowing that's what makes it all divine, knowing it's all about the time and love and you doing things with no material motive, but that you want to because it's the good and straight thing to do. Not the right thing to do, because y'all see right and wrong so wrong and right so twisted till y'all don't know the difference. So I say straight. Straight being the one way, not to the left, not to the right, not backwards. pray just like your heart beats with the magnetic rotational pull of the earth pulling you into tomorrow. It is what it is, people. Love. Why hate? Especially if you don't even know what hate is. You don't know what love is, most of y'all. But I can tell you how much love is the divine. Think about it. It was always said, and you would think so being true, not to never say the Creator's name in vain. Because basically calling out the Creator's name is when you are in serious danger where you need to call on the power within you to get out of the situation that you got yourself into. Because every situation that we get into is cause and effect. Because one thing about the divine creator within you gonna give you a long trajectory. When the creator gives you the intuition to leave that situation, it's on you to be nosy to stay there to see what's going on and be in that situation. So it's no such thing as that you was in the wrong place at the wrong time. You was at the right place at the right time because you didn't listen to the divine. You did what you wanted to do. You did your free will and you got your issue. It is what it is. So I'm gonna stop right there and say something happened to me the other night. Well, the other beginning of the day. 4-day beginning. See, I don't be saying 4-day morning. No, 4-day of the beginning. 4-day of the beginning. Because good morning is as what it is. When you look at, you can say good morning to somebody that just lost somebody and it's almost sarcastic. Sarcastic, what I call that shit. But anyway, so I don't say good morning to nobody. I say good day because that's what I want you to have. And it is what it is. It's time to start saying what you mean and meaning what you're saying. So, back to what I was saying about someone came outside my window, 3 o'clock, 4-day. It is what it is. I don't know what they were trying to do, but they can't scare me. Man, I done died 4 times to know the truth is divine. Being in you to know what you're talking about, to know why you're here, to know that you're not a small eye. Because y'all are small eyes. Meaning, the little line with the dot on top, y'all got 2 hands to the left and to the right popping out. And then you attach that to the part of the eye, and then you got you with your 2 hands to the sky, wondering why you are here. I'm just giving you the truth because it's not rocket science. It's just man been twisted into that for you to fear a lot of bullshit that you was being taught for propaganda to get paid off of. When the truth is, it all matters in you to know that the matter is the creator of you being in you to go. Loving you unconditionally, something that you can't control or explain. But it is all that's in you to be here. Telling the truth. It is what it is. It's the love is the key to everything. Man, shit, man, it's messed up. So, I still yet to be done got me an attorney dealing with this bullshit with Walmart and marriage company. And it is what it is. I don't want y'all money. I just want the truth to come out. Y'all did some fucked up shit. And y'all doing it to people all day, every day. And when I think about the people that y'all got pleading out to charges to shit that they didn't do, it is what it is. If a person ain't got no money, and then a person don't want to spend no time in jail, of course they can plead out for probation. That's fucked up bullshit. That's fucked up shit because a person ain't got the money to do shit by getting a good attorney because the state attorney ain't worth shit. Because my fucked up state fucking appointed fucking attorney gonna tell me some bullshit after I told her that Walmart had a fucking videotape of the bullshit that happened to me there. She told me that Walmart told her that they wasn't getting the fucking tape. I need to live there and plead out to this shit. What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? Showing you what type of fucked up bullshit system we got. So therefore the system need to be fixed. And I'm the one that's gonna try a lot to fix it with me knowing the fucking truth. And the truth is all we got coming out of deep down in our hearts. So that's the only part that truly smarts, meaning the best parts coming from the divine. But back to the truth being just that, the truth, and us to know and stop being left behind with all this bullshit that's being taught to us to believe in. It hurts me, people. It do. It really do. It hurts me because it's nothing really I can really do. But shoot this out on YouTube. And hope that it get out. Praying ain't praying to nothing when all that there is in me, all I'm doing is vibrating everything out to you. But if you still waiting on prayers, what am I to do? Because when you sit there and you think about yourself, God and Jesus coming back to save you, and God being wrath to these people for what they do, you need to live there and look at the math. One thing about the divine creator wouldn't allow none of this bullshit to happen if it wasn't on us doing something. It is what it is. This is man's free will of the will of man doing his funky ass, nasty ass, dirty ass way. Because man found out that the divine creator was in him to love or hate. And he saw that money could be made with hate. And that's what he's doing, making the money with hate. Because the love of creating is to always create good. The gun wasn't created for good. The gun was created to kill a man faster. Y'all gotta let them realize the reason why people create the things that they create, because they taught to be backwards. When you look back at the beginning, which you can't look back that far, because you was taught to believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, so you ain't looking that far. But I'm saying in the beginning, when the two loving people loved each other to the point where it was just them two, and there wasn't no God. They were here on the planet, naming shit. They were putting true work in, and still at the time to love unconditionally, being the first creation of the divine creator in them, being the creativity, being the creator of them, for them to be creators too. I'm glad I can't read alright, but I'm trying to learn how to read now. But I know now why I can't learn how to read it right, and it's because I was told from the divine. You can't never lie to you. Just as well you can never lie to the creator of you, being in you. The truth is the truth. I said I wasn't going to lay up there and write program if I learn how to read, but I'm lying my ass off to myself. That's the first thing I'm going to learn how to do, is to read the program that I already know how to read. The program in dealing with the numbers to be able to tell you A, B, C, take C and put in the middle of a card, put A on the end of that card, put B on the other end, and write a line straight from the A through the C to the B. And after you get to the B, I'm going to make you see what I'm saying, so you can see the creator of everything. So when you take the line and go through the A to the B through the C, you can't get to the C until you get ready for the D, because it's A, B, and then C. But we're going to take the C and draw it in the middle of the A and the B, because I want you to see C, meaning C, and C spelled S-E-E. I like those two E's. S being infinity without the other side on each end. But anyway, so S being, hold on, I lost my train of thought. Because when I talk about infinity, I always think about love. Damn, I lost my train of thought. But it's going to come back to me. And that's one thing about me. I don't lay up there and go into deepness of when I lose a thought, it wasn't meant to be. And when y'all start to realize the truth is the truth, and y'all will see. It's all about the love of knowing the truth is in you eternally, because it is the light that comes on in your heart. It is the light and the strike. The only part of you that's truly smart. When you wake up, smell the roses. Because we were taught to be asleep. We were really taught to be asleep. Alright, back to the A, C, A, B, and C. Alright, I told you I'll get back to it. But anyway, so after you put the C in the middle, I want you to see what I'm saying. So it's C and C. This is what you're going to see what I'm saying when you take the A and the B and put them together with the card. So like I said again, A, B, C in the middle on a business card. Take a line from the A of one side of the card and go through the C to the B on the other side of the card, and then put the A and the B together. When you put the A and the B together, that'll be the line which we walk on, and putting the A and the B together will be the man and the woman coming together to make the circle of life. See how the C and the C coming together is that circle for you to see. In the middle is you, the period in here. It's your life, baby. We all come from one divine creator for us all to be here. And the creator created itself all out of feeling of being alone. It was no Big Bang theory. That was their theory, because they always like shit to explode. The creator created itself out of an orgasm of being alone. Could you just imagine you and your significant other coming together at the exact same time? Why? Is because y'all never touched your divine tentacles, the penis and the vagina. Y'all touched it for the very first time. Y'all understand. Y'all don't get me. Y'all don't get me. Y'all don't get me. But I tell you one thing I want y'all to know about me. I do care what y'all think about me, but I care more that you thinking, and I say it again, about me. I say it again. I do care what you think about me and what I say, but I care more that you thinking and not about me. But if you're thinking about me, it is what it is. All love, baby. All love. One way, all day, every day. But I'm human. But I don't hate. I just dislike something. I'm just saying. I'll say to you so you can understand this, understand this for yourself. How or why would the Creator get upset with anything that the Creator created? The Creator is just that, the Creator of all good. Because the Creator don't want to be the judge of you. You judge you when the truth is in you, being the Creator of you, in you, to be a creator too. Because you putting yourself in the hell that you put yourself into. So to be afraid of dying because you don't know where you go is for you not to live life knowing the truth. is for you to be believing in some fairy tale bullshit that you was taught off of the boob tube. Because a lot of the shit that we believe in come from the TV. Shit. I can say one thing about me and the people that know me. It is what it is. If you know me. See, look. Everything. Everything sex. We are over sex world. Because that's elementary school. High school. To be honest with you, it's like how can a child raise a child? How can a child raise a child? So, like with Grand Theft Auto, what possibly are you thinking when you got your kid Grand Theft Auto? Because a kid playing as an adult, think about that. A kid playing as a man or a woman or the twist in between, because they do have that on it. That's something to think about. That's crazy. But it's lazy. Because you're letting the video games raise your kids. I can say this here so y'all can know. If the kids are our future is grim. When you look at all the things that our kids are being subject to. Violence. And then they get to do it? Come on, man. Think about that. Not only they playing the game. Not only they playing the game is playing them to be the bad man. Because they are doing exactly what is portrayed on the screen. They are controlling their characters against the AI, artificial intelligence, playing on the game. Because you can hear the artificial intelligence speaking on the game. Later. Yeah. You can hear the artificial intelligence speaking on the game. So, it is what it is when you listen to the truth. Artificial intelligence speaking on the game. I'll kill you, motherfucker. All that bullshit. That's part of the program. And it's wild. You should think about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the last one. It's like, look. And they will use a pile here.
Shawty, let me give you the business. Right now, real quick. Shawty, let me give you the business.
Real quick.
I don't think it'll be an issue for me to really keep you wet. You can lie and place your bet. Oh no, might have a problem to get them wet, but I'll make sure you never go through that shit with.
I don't have no problem. But nothing nobody do. But the responsibility is all on you. But if you're not taking care of your responsibility, you're going to see where it ends up being a problem for me. Because I do care if you don't. I love when you don't. See what it is.